Hey folks, how you doing? I want to show you a before and after when our Feedbackwrench team, we do websites, ads, search engine optimization for small businesses, in this case, assisted living. So I'm going to show you a client of ours who has a luxury assisted living facility just here in the Twin Cities. We got a little before and after of their website. I'm going to show you what they had before, and I'm going to show you what we're doing now. So here's their site that they came to us, and I don't think their site was bad at all. They approached us because we need to fill their sales funnel. Now, they are a luxury assisted living for people, and really what happened is this is their original site. We went through and kind of redid their messaging just a little bit. We didn't change it a lot because this is actually, it was primarily video and marketing and ads that we wanted to do. But in our process, just, whenever I work with somebody, you go up to our approach here at feedbackwrench.com. I always start with understanding how do we take strangers and make them visitors on your site, eventually a lead and a customer. And I have a 3-step approach. They approached me and wanted to drive leads. They wanted to get more customers. It was all about PPC, and they had talked to a bunch of other people, but I backed it up and just said, look, who's your customer and how do we make sure that first off, we create a website that really sells well. So step 1 for us is to make sure we build a high converting website and footprint. And this is about making a great salesperson and prospector out of the internet. And there's a big difference there. You need to establish trust, credibility. We need to showcase your strengths. We need to have messaging that's clear. We need to show off customer reviews and testimonials and show off the work you've done and all that. So before we did the ads, I wanted to do this. Number 2, we can use advertising to generate market share. It's a lot like buying seed for a farm. You have some capacity. By golly, let's fill it. And then the third thing is there are things we can do to rank in search engines for the keywords that really matter to you. Okay, we know how to do that. We do content. We have packages between $750 and $4,500 a month for SEO, where we truly set you up so that you won't have to spend in advertising and you will dominate your local niches, your keywords that matter to you. We do it the hard way. We do it the right way. But this is our approach, okay? So what we did was we took a look at what they had, and we didn't think it was bad, but it was like, as we went through here, there were some images. It looked decent. You went to our gallery. You could kind of see some of the images and go through it. They weren't bad at all. But we thought, by golly, if I'm going to be sending people to this homepage, everything you deserve all in one place, that wasn't bad. We want to show off the property because it's gorgeous and beautiful. I think this was good. It explained it, but we built them a new website and it's just about to publish. And then we did some video. You see, what we've learned is that in order for you to build a high converting website, you need fantastic messaging, okay? And here's what goes into a really good website. So this will be for any assisted living or any small business. On the bottom, it should look good. Good, clean, and responsive design, an authentic look to it. It should look like you and your customers. There should be strong branding and a good user interface. Then the messaging should connect with people. It should be clear and concise because people don't read long form websites. They skim them. And yet we want to make sure we have what's necessary to rank in Google and to, if they want to do their research, that they're really going to win there. Customer focused messaging. It should be about benefits. It should be about how you make their life better, how you solve their problems. What are the stakes? We do a whole process called brand scripting, and we did that with these guys. We haven't even put all of it in there because we're trying to move fast. Then meaningful calls to action. Then that's good messaging. You have how it looks, what it says. Then how do you build credibility? We want to show examples of the works, pictures, photos, show what you've done, put client testimonials and client reviews. That'll build your credibility. And then last, how do we position you as an authority? Well, anything that hits on a niche. So for accountants or B2B, or, if you're doing contracting, want to talk about the kitchen, the bathroom, the basements. If you're in B2B, we want to talk about the industry niches you might work with. And then what we like to do is do video sales letters. Okay. So again, here's their website. That's my approach. Here's what we ended up doing with it. So when you come here, luxury assisted living near Shakopee, Minnesota. So now I know what it is, where it is. Exceptional assisted living estate in Shakopee, Minnesota. We're a small private assisted living estate. We're using the word estate here because it's a small place. It doesn't have a ton of room and it's not cheap. It's a luxury location. We're a small private assisted living estate in Shakopee that's dedicated to making the last season of life just as connected and enjoyable as the first season of life. Now I'm going to show you the video here. I'd invite you to come and see this. We have some simple buttons so you can do that. We have one of the prettiest photos. And again, I don't think that this was bad, but there's just something about the full width, a little bit higher resolution, a little bit nicer photo. Again, if you just kind of see the comparison there, here we've got it spaced out, a little bit clearer messaging, spacing it out, giving it view our facility. So here they were doing buttons, but we know that that wasn't hard. No, I really don't like these systems. I like ours. I click on the thing, it's right here. And so you can see it right away. Or you could hit the button over if you wanted to. The simple description, view our facility. Then we have a little bit bigger, so make the last season of life as connected and enjoyable as the first. We'll take exceptional care of you. That's our magic. I think that listening to them, they said it, we drew it out of them, we talked a lot about what it is, and this make the last season of life as connected and enjoyable as the first. Then we came through, and again, if we kind of compare it here, it's not that far off, but they're little things. So instead of everything you deserve in one place, welcome to American Heritage. Think of it as your own oasis right here in Shakopee, Minnesota. Here, luxury assisted living near Shakopee, Minnesota. Exceptional assisted living estate in Shakopee. We're very clear about where we are because that is highly relevant here. And as you come down, now we're going to talk about the benefits. What are they trying to deliver to their customer? If you look at what they have here, they started to say a lot of stuff. This is about the 8,500 square foot residential home located adjacent to a wildlife. We still want that. There's some good, open floor plan throughout the home, 5 resident suites. These are all relevant, but that was it. Over here now we're going to talk about what they're really all about. So we took that and we said, transitioning to assisted living and leaving your home shouldn't be a sacrifice. I mean, that's going to land with, children of aging parents, baby boomers, whoever it is that are helping their parents get into the right place. We have the same information right here that they had right about there. But now what we're doing is we're moving into visual cues. Highly skilled caregivers. We've built a team of highly competent and experienced nurses and caregivers that can keep your family staffed. Uncompromised dining. Our professional chef makes it their mission that every meal exceeds our residents' high standards. Private and luxurious estate living. 8,500 square feet of luxurious private living. Perfectly friendly and engaging. That was meant to be perfectly friendly. You don't want to be overly friendly or underly friendly. You want to be it's all about your customer. We stay engaged and joyful with each of our residents, in tune with their personality and lifestyle. We got a couple spelling errors. My wife's coming through here. Frequent and engaging outings. We plan frequent and engaging outings and also provide personalized trips whenever our residents desire. Private and safe environments. Our estate facility has been extraordinarily furnished for privacy and safety, and everyone has their own private refuge when it's time for alone time. Back to the same messaging again, more imagery, everything you deserve all in one place. This is some of their stuff that they wanted to have. Imagery. Again, we actually didn't want to spend too much of our resources. Then we have a video here that's simply...
Hi, I am Nancy Mae Schreiner, and I am the owner and Assisted Living Director of American Heritage Assisted Living. This business has been a labor of love from the very inception of the idea to start an assisted living. So as many of us are in the same position where we have parents that are aging and we're seeing a need to have them transition from their home to a facility or a place to live, my husband and I were in the same position. We saw a need for helping people find a place to live as their parents entered the second season of life, I guess I'll call it. And that's what started American Heritage.
So there you get a feel for who they are. And then if we come to the leadership team or the resident life, we have another video here that helps understand who their staff is. My guy Byron, who's our video.
Hi, my name's Amanda. I am the nurse manager here at American Heritage Assisted Living. I have been registered
Can we just say we are all exceedingly Minnesotan up here?
nurse for the last 12 years. This is a different journey for me, actually. I have, for the last 8.5 years, been
So we won't belabor that, but you know what's cool is you're getting drawn in. You're feeling what they're passionate about, what their commitment is to their customer. You see their benefits. And boy, I tell you what, as you know, we kept a lot of it the same. Again, we were trying to move fairly swiftly here. But I think the design, the look and feel, again, I don't think they were way off here. It wasn't bad. We just wanted to make a couple of little tweaks to make it look a little, enhance the padding, make it look a little nicer, show off these spaces, talk about their benefits, use some visual cues to bucket things out, bring some attention to it. I like the little orchid or whatever that is, the plants that we used. David, I think, did a fantastic job. Then we have culinary. We're trying to paint a picture. We'll have their private chef. There will be a video here down the road. We've got dining choices. And again, we didn't even spend that much time on these other pages. But by getting the homepage dialed in, folks, by really making sure that we're connecting. So very clear exactly who you are. We're a small private assisted. This clarifies who, what, where, exactly what you are. Shows it off, view the facility, main value prop. Let me get to know you. Most of the selling is going to get done right about here, and this will draw you in. This is what's going to sell them. Now, over time, people will get down here, start talking about what their commitments are, and see more of it. So that's a little example of a before and after. Look, if you have an assisted living facility, big or small, a business, a contracting business, B2B, whatever it is, head to feedbackwrench.com. We'd be honored to connect with you. We'd be honored to help you grow your business, turn it into make the web a sales machine. If you come and book a consultation, you can see we have over 112 5-star reviews. I actually have more than that, but it doesn't show them all. Google is kind of funny. But come to our website, book a consultation, and when we get in here, you'll connect with me, and our little team will come alongside you, and we will make the web your best employee. We'll make it into a great salesperson. We'll fill your sales funnel. We'll make it into a good prospecting machine. We'll position you as a credible and trustworthy solution, and we'd be honored to help you. Good luck and God bless. Head to feedbackwrench.com.